It all started in the middle of 2023 when I first started hitting the gym because of two of my friends that were over 6 feet tall. Like they were the strongest in our school. By the way, if you're wondering why I should sit and listen to this guy's story, my name is Lasana. I've been training calisthenics for consistently for like 1 year now, and as you can see, I have a pretty good level in calisthenics. So I would like to tell you this story to energize you, to inspire you to start calisthenics. Calisthenics, if you've been looking to start it, or if you have no clue about what calisthenics is, and you want to actually improve yourself. By the way, if you're just starting out in calisthenics, I created a full beginner plan, 100% free for you guys that are looking to start in calisthenics. Feel free to check it. It's in my bio. Let's get back to the video. There were two of my friends that were over 6 feet tall. Those were the only two guys in our school that were hitting the gym consistently. One of them told me once, Lasana, if you start doing push-ups, you will start shaping your body and you will look like this. He showed me the picture of the guy. I don't have the picture of the guy actually, but it looked something like that. At that point, I told myself, okay, this guy looks fine, and yeah, he has a great body. So at that point, I started like home gymming. At that moment, I started like doing some push-ups. We were training consistently together, and as they tell you, environment actually affects people a lot. So they affected me. I started training with them consistently. One day, they told me, okay, we decided to start going to this. They started going to the gym, and at that moment, me, I was the only one who didn't go to the gym. They were the one going to the gym, and they advised me to invest my money into the gym. At that moment, I was broke. I'm a broke student. I'm a high school student, international student here in Turkey. At that moment, okay, I told myself, I'm going to sacrifice this money and invest this money to the gym. I went there, and it was one of the best decisions I've ever made in my life. We went, I became consistent for 3 months, and I saw the results. I was shocked. All right, the gym was nice. Okay, everything was cool. I started seeing some change in my body, and my mind was as fast as my mind was like calm. I was calmer. More. I was feeling good in my body. At that point, I told myself, yeah, life is great, but I should also improve other areas of my life. I was also at that time improving other areas of my life, but that's not the story. The story is my calisthenics story. How did I get introduced to calisthenics? It was through one of these planche videos of Andrew Strong's. Andrew Strong, I can tell you, you are the reason I started training calisthenics. At that point, I didn't know the name was calisthenics, and I typed onto the bar how to start bodyweight training. So I didn't know it was calisthenics. As you can guess, there was those tutorials of Chris Harris that bodyweight training was through push-ups, handstand push-ups. Those skills, like they were actually very crazy to me at that point. Then I decided, okay, I'm gonna start training calisthenics. I started with pike push-ups, learning pike push-ups with my friend, one of my friends, and he challenged me to learn the handstand in 2024 summer. I don't know how people get into calisthenics, but most of them start by hitting the gym, and after that, through the internet, through those aura farming videos, they get introduced to calisthenics. That was one of the ways I got introduced to calisthenics. At that moment, I told myself, okay, I'm gonna completely give up on the gym and focus on calisthenics. I went in 2024 summer, and there was a challenge between me and him. We started training calisthenics. We started training like for the handstand. And spoiler alert, I won the challenge. Okay, I won the challenge, and he actually noticed that I didn't like calisthenics. He would rather choose the gym. But training handstand made me realize something. Calisthenics sucks. Completely sucks, because there's continuous improvement in that. Even now, sometimes I'm struggling to hold the balance. If I'm having some like wrist issues or shoulder pain, calisthenics athletes can relate to that. But you will feel lost at the beginning. Yeah, you will tell yourself those exercises are likely like they won't help me reach those goals that I'm striving for in the future. But let me tell you something. If you do the boring stuff, the boring reps, the boring exercises consistently, don't worry, you will reach your goal at any cost. So the purpose of my channel is teaching you calisthenics, helping you getting better skills in calisthenics, and helping you reshape your mindset. There's more stuff that I want to talk about in this channel, and if you're interested in those videos, don't forget to hit the subscribe and like the video, as I'm trying to make more videos in the future to help you reach your goals. This was Dasana. See you next time.